Hi, my name is Andrei Karakov, and I want to tell you about TransitTimes, something that me and a friend of mine built for the HackMyRide VTA challenge. As someone who takes a VTA every day, I realized that what I wanted more than anything is something that could tell me when I got to a bus stop or a train stop, when my bus or train would get there, and without me having to look it up manually. And the way we did that was using this. This is a Beaks Bluetooth beacon, and what's nice about it is that it supports the Google Eddystone protocol, so it can send out both an identifier and a URL. So what we did was develop an app for Android that could pick up the identifier and associate that to a stop, and then send out a notification for the upcoming stop times. But also, if the user does not have the app already installed, if they could still see the URL and follow it to see the stop times on a website. And then if they wanted to, they could install the app to gain the additional features that it provides. So let's see how this works. You can see in this configuration app, in which we can set the UID and the URL of the beacon, that the ID is set to point to a stop ID of 9401, which turns out to be El Camino in California. We can expand this to see the stop times directly in the notification and click it to go and get more detail. We open the window, I can see it on the map, and additional times are actually queried real time. So if you click the notification later, you'll get the updated times and not the outdated ones. In addition to a notification, we have made the app compatible with the Pebble smartwatch, since we want the display to be maximally convenient to the user. So that when a notification comes up, this Pebble app that we have implemented also comes up and shows the same information of the stop you're at and the stop times, which you can actually scroll through to see them in order. Coming back to our app, we can see that it includes a lot more besides just a beacon view. So we can just browse, and so for instance, for all these VTA routes, we can search for one going to Mountain View. We can click on it to see all the stops in that particular route. We can browse to one we want, let's say in Mountain View. So that's the Caltrain station, and then we can expand to find the stop times and browse some more for detail. We can then back out, cancel that search, and choose any other system, such as MARTA, which is in Atlanta, or BART over in San Francisco. We can also look at nearby stops. So these are stops near where I'm located, which is actually in Boulder, Colorado. And you can see that it actually correctly sees that and gives me the times. And I actually just imported the data today to be able to demonstrate this. As I noted, the beacon transmits a URL in addition to a UID. So when you look here, we can see that it's set to the shortened form. And we can use a physical web service to get a notification that when we click on it, it goes to the actual URL, which is our website. It's powered by Django, and it tells us basically the same information as the app. So it tells us the stop and the upcoming stop times, and we can click on a stop time to look at the routes and the associated stops there, and continue browsing just like in an app. So if you don't have the app installed already, you can see the URL using the standard Edison Chrome interface or the physical web app, and you can then go to this website and see the same information as an app, and possibly install the app later to get extra information and this Pebble compatibility that is very nice. Now all of this is powered by the Django backend, which has a server, which is just a lot of imported GTFS data, which is a standard transit format. And so we actually have this very nice documentation for all the REST data you can get, and both the app and the website are powered by this database backend. The app just does REST queries. That's about all I have time to cover, and I hope you want this to exist as much as I do.